Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Sunshine Acres. I'm your man, Jason. As you can see behind me, we're not at Sunshine Acres today. We have the next two videos that we'll be showing to y'all be drastically different than what we normally do. A little bittersweet this week. Miss Kara's actually in Ohio for a work function, little training conference deal up there, and then she's going to go see family as well in Ohio. And I'm uptown Charlotte right now, and I'm actually going to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma today, and I'm going to go see the NCAA Wrestling Championships. So that's kind of been a bucket list deal for me to go do. We were watching the Big Ten wrestling tournament 2 weeks ago, and Miss Kara's like, I'm going to be out of town working that week. You travel all the time anyway. Why don't you go see the tournament? So that's what we're going to do. So come along. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit different video, but we want to talk about sports, what they mean to us, why they have a really serious impact in our lives, and how it relates to Sunshine Acres as well. So that's why I want to do this in 2 videos. The second part, I want to get back home and sit down with Miss Kara, show her the first part, and let her chime in as well. So a little bit different today, but come along, we're gonna have some fun. All right, so I'm on the way to the airport now, leaving uptown Charlotte. Like I said, I'm on the way to the NCAA College Wrestling National Championship, which is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've never been to Tulsa before. I have been in Oklahoma City. I built a project there a few years ago, but this will be my first time in Tulsa. So it should be a fun trip. Like I said earlier, it's a little bittersweet. Miss Kara's in Ohio this week. She left Monday and it's Thursday now, and then she's gonna see family, and we'll get back together Sunday when we both get back in town. But yeah, this is we've been married be 7 years in May, and this will be the longest we've ever been apart in our short marriage. So that'll be nice to see her, but in the meantime, we're gonna go watch some wrestling. So you saw a picture earlier. I actually got the Iowa Hawkeyes gear on. You've seen us before. Typically we're in Clemson gear, but that's where I went to school and graduated from. But I grew up in Iowa, and Clemson does not have a wrestling team, so definitely a Hawkeye supporter from way back from when I was a kid, as well as the head coach and associate head coach for Iowa is Tom and Terry Brands, and I grew up when I growing up in Iowa. I grew up in the same town as them, so a little town called Sheldon, a little northwest corner town of Iowa, in between Sioux City and Sioux Falls. I don't know what the population is now, but it was approximately 5,000 people. But wrestling was big there. So it was a lot of fun. Followed that. Cruised around, went to a lot of tournaments. But I grew up wrestling, and I mean, to me, it was just an outstanding sport as far as really instilling discipline and work ethic, and it was something you didn't need a lot of hand-eye coordination per se, like shooting a basketball into a tiny little rim or hitting a baseball or that kind of thing. You could just grab hold of somebody and try to whip them. So I did pretty good at that. But yeah, I'm not going to video any of the actual wrestling here. Just kind of take you guys along with me. Be a little travel episode. Show you around the arena and let you know where I'm eating and how it is in Tulsa and all that good stuff. Yeah, we don't talk about it much on the other videos, but for work, I travel a lot. So I'm no stranger to airports and hotels and all that good stuff. Got a client, been building little manufacturing facilities all over the country for over the last 10 years. A little different this weekend, a little personal, fun time. Bucket list item for me, I've always wanted to, a couple things with wrestling. I've always wanted to go see it, Iowa Hawkeyes home meet at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Maybe next year we can get in on that and go to this tournament, the Nationals. So super excited, looking forward to this, and should be a lot of fun. All right, so I made it to Tulsa, not without a little bit of drama. I was supposed to fly into Oklahoma City. It was raining, bad weather there. We tried to go down, hit a lot of rough patches of air. Could not land in Oklahoma City. They did not have enough fuel to circle around and hang out, so they booked it to Tulsa, which is where I was heading ultimately anyway. So I was able to get off the plane here in Tulsa. I had to cancel my rental car, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get around town here. Because since I booked late, I've got 3 different hotels and 3 different nights. And Saturday night, I'm actually getting back to Oklahoma City, which is about 2 hours from here. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I'm here, it's raining, it's cold, but excited to be here. I caught the last bit of the first round of wrestling on ESPNU when I got to the hotel room, but I'm going to go to, this is Thursday, and I'm going to go to the night session. That starts at 6 p.m. local time here, and watch the boys do a little wrestling. Should have mentioned, I fly probably 100 times a year and have for like the last 10 years, and today was one of the roughest flights I've ever been on. It was to the point I was just glad to be off that thing, but like I said, I'm here now. We're ready to go watch some wrestling. Go Hawks. All right, so we're going to call that a wrap for first night here at Tulsa for the NCAA Wrestling Championships. Got to go to my It was actually, I missed the first session, so I went to session number 2. That was Thursday night, and everything will resume. There's 2 more sessions on Friday and 2 on Saturday. We'll cover those on the next episode. But bulk of this journey was just getting here today. Had a little rough plane ride. Gonna have to make some adjustments with how I travel around. Had to cancel my rental car, but I'll figure out, get a ride here from Tulsa to Oklahoma City Saturday night, and figure out how to get home, see Miss Kara. But we'll wrap this one up for now, and this will be to be continued. We'll hit the rest of this tournament and then probably finish up back at Sunshine Acres with Miss Kara, and just kind of discuss some things then. But appreciate y'all being here. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Go Hawks.